What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another video of Paula's journey. In today's video, like I told you last week, I was going to be discussing with you about what happened at my first fertility appointment with the doctor in office. Excuse if you hear the Febreze noise again, or if you hear rain. I live in Florida, so it's currently raining right now. But let's just get right into the video. Your girl does not feel so good today, so I want to get into the video and let you guys know what happened. So let's just get right into the video, and I love each and every one of you. Okay guys, so in today's video, as I was telling you, I'm going to be discussing what happened in my fertility appointment with the doctor. At this point, I don't even remember when I had my appointment, but I believe it was about 2 to 3 weeks ago. I went to the doctor's office and I actually got a sonogram done, and the doctor actually did the sonogram, which was interesting because I thought it was going to be like a nurse doing it, but she actually did it. It was nice to meet her and to chat with her. And I also had my genetic testing done that day. So when I went into the office, my first experience being in the office was that everybody's very, very nice, very welcoming, makes you feel like you're right at home. Excuse if you hear people that are outside talking, but it makes you feel right at home, makes you feel comfortable, and you know, anybody who's there is going through either a certain situation or a different situation, but it has to do with fertility. So it was very nice to feel not judged and just to feel welcomed, honestly. So I was there, I waited a little bit, and then they called me back. And when they called me back, the nurse kind of spoke with me, told me what was going to be done. And they said that it was going to be a transvaginal sonogram, which I've done plenty of those. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. I then went into the room, and when I went into the room, the doctor came in, and you know, she was just talking to me and kind of like getting to know me a little bit. And then she proceeded to do the sonogram. When she did the sonogram, she was very happy with my follicles. But she said that I had 10 follicles on my right side, and then I had 8 follicles on my left side. And she said that she was very, very happy with those numbers. And then she was doing the sonogram, and she was on my left side of my ovary, and she told me that my endometriosis is back on my left hand side from what she can see, because the 2 times that I've been diagnosed was always through the laparoscopic way. It was never through ultrasounds or MRIs or anything like that. I know that they've diagnosed people that way, but I've never been diagnosed that way. So for her to be able to see the endometriosis in the ultrasound was very interesting for me, because I was like, wow, I've never had that happen. But I definitely was disappointed to know that the endometriosis is back. It's 3 centimeters on my left side again from what she can see. She did tell me that that could be why I am in a lot of pain. She did advise that I can always, you know, speak with the endometriosis specialist, but that their goal in the fertility clinic is to try to get me pregnant, so they don't want to do anything with the endometriosis right now unless I'm in too much of pain. Then they want to see what our next steps would be, but as of right now, it's kind of on a pause. So she said that about the endometriosis, and then another interesting thing that I had was that I have a low cervix. When she told me I had a low cervix, I was like, what does that mean? Because, you know, when you're talking to me in medical terms, I'm like, I don't know what that means. So what she told me was, it's nothing in the sense of that I can't carry a baby or anything like that. The only issue with a low cervix is that when they do procedures, it's going to hurt me more than if I had a regular cervix, I guess you could call it. And I've never been told. It's so funny when you see a doctor and then you see another doctor and then you see another doctor, and they tell you the similar things, but you always find something new out. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting, like I never knew that or whatever. But she said, yeah, like when we do certain procedures or when you get a procedure done, it's definitely going to be more uncomfortable for you because we have to go in a certain way because of your low cervix. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she also noticed that my right ovary is high. So I have a high right ovary. So in order to properly see my right ovary, I either would have to push down on my stomach on my right side, or the nurse would have to push down, which causes me to have a lot of pain. And they did that day, and I wanted to scream. I wanted to scream, I wanted to shout. I was like, no, this is not it. I don't like this. But yeah, the nurse was like, I'm so sorry, don't be mad at me. I'm like, I'm not mad at you, I'm just in pain. So yeah, I have a high right ovary and then I have a low cervix. So that's kind of what I got out of that appointment. And then she said, other than that, your uterus looks great, everything looks great, again, from what they can see. And so then I did the genetics testing, and she said as soon as the genetic testing comes back, then we'll schedule an appointment to review the semen analysis that my significant other did, the genetic testing that we both did, and then my ultrasound and what our next steps would be going forward. I am trying to schedule an appointment with the endometriosis specialist doctor because I am in a lot of pain, and now it's been that I'm in pain all month. I don't really get a break in the month. So I'm trying to schedule that. Of course, once I schedule it and have an appointment, I'll let you guys know and always keep you updated. I do have my genetic testing. So when you do genetic testing, you will be then seeing a genetic counselor who's going to tell you the results. So I scheduled that appointment. That appointment's for, if I'm not mistaken, the 12th. So next week, Monday, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll keep you posted on that, of course. And then nothing, I've been trying to do some exercise to kind of get my body moving. It's been a struggle, but I'm trying to keep myself active and trying to keep, you know, the positivity alive and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. And of course, like I said, any new updates, I will let you guys know. And that's it for right now. So again, I love each and every one of you. I thank you so much for supporting me always. And leave some comments down below if there's something that you'd like to know about me or something that I've never addressed and you'd like to know. Leave the comments down below and I'll definitely answer those questions for you and things like that. But I will let you guys go, and I love you guys, and stay safe out there and have the best rest of your week and weekend. Bye, guys.